You always wanted one of my jerseys.
Yeah, dude, you got me a jersey?
I got you. This the first jersey. Ain't nobody got this one. This the real one.
Give me the jersey. I'm about to put it on right now. Hold it. That's funny? This is funny to you? Let's see if it's funny when Kobe don't pass you the damn ball.
Kevin Hart with Dwight Howard last night at the VMAs. Amare Stoudamire back with us here on First Take.
I want to see if Kobe thinks it's funny when he doesn't get the ball from Steve Nash.
Kobe, he's ridiculous. Kobe's not going to get the ball. What's wrong with you?
Something's wrong with you. Don't want the ball.
Kobe will have the ball when Kobe wants the ball.
Well, speaking of getting the ball.
Well, Steve Nash, part of the reason why you're a six-time All-Star in the NBA. I want to ask you before these guys put your feet to the fire, how's your health? You were only able to play 47 games last season.
Yeah, I feel great. It was a great off-season for me. I had time to recover and heal. I've been training for 3.5 months now with no worries, no issues. So I feel great.
Good.
So the knees in the back are fine?
Knees in the back is good.
You sure?
Watch your tone.
No. I'm not going to watch my tone. I want to make sure, because if this dude is healthy, I mean, it just changes the complexion of the East for me. Are you healthy?
I'm healthy. I feel great.
You always say that. You always say that. You never say you hurt, ever.
That's because he's a gamer. Did you notice I was the good cop? Did everybody get that at home? I was the good cop.
Let me move on. I'm going to take it to word. I'm going to take it to word. Let's get on the biggest subject here.
Okay.
If you're healthy, with Melo and Tyson Chandler, and obviously now you got Jason Kidd and Raymond Felton now as your point guard, as opposed to Jeremy Lin. How are the Knicks looking this season? Where do you put them in the East?
Well, we look good. I mean, you know, if we get a good training camp under our belts with the coaching staff and all the players and no distractions this year, and everybody remains healthy, and then we got a great chance to be one of the top teams in the East.
You keep saying distractions. What distractions were you alluding to that existed last year?
Well, we had a coaching change mid-season last year. My brother passed away last year. So a few distractions throughout the year. We didn't quite have a point guard until Jeremy Lin came on. So we had a few distractions throughout the year as far as that matter. But, you know, this year's going to be a much smoother year for us. We have everybody intact. Everybody's geared up and ready to go. Carmelo and Tyson had a great Olympic turnout, bringing the gold medal back. So I think we're ready.
So ready for what? I need specifics. Ready for what?
Well, we're going to try to compete for a championship. And that's what we play the game to compete for a championship, and that's what we're competing for.
I will remind you, I picked your Knicks to get to the conference finals last year, and I was wrong about that. But I didn't know that you were going to hurt yourself. I didn't know you were going to put your hand through the whatever it was.
Glass-encased fire extinguisher in Miami after game 2. Go ahead.
And I must admit, I have my doubts about you and Melo finding common ground, because I do love you both and respect you both, and you know that, and I've said it many times on the show. Is there common ground? Is there, help me out here, will it work?
Absolutely. I don't see why it can't work. I think the first 2 years, we had a trade first year, and then the coaching change the second year. So whenever you have a blockbuster trade within midseason or a coaching change midseason, it's hard to get a chemistry and a consistent flow on how the game's going to be played. And that's why I keep saying, like this year, we're going to start with the training camp. We have everybody intact, and it's going to be an awesome year for us.
Okay, and I'm going to go this far. I believe that Jason Kidd will change your basketball life in some of the ways that Nash did, but you didn't have Melo when you had Nash. I think Jason Kidd, both off the court and on it, because I don't know how many minutes he'll be able to play at his age, I think he will teach you guys how to coexist better. I don't know if you've interacted with Jason yet, or you three have talked much about this. I think there's a lot to learn from that guy, and he's talked about how I can show them how to get the ball in the spots that is most advantageous for both of them. You buy that?
Oh, Jason Kidd is a phenomenal point guard, future Hall of Famer. He won a championship with the Dallas Mavericks. So he's a guy that's going to definitely be the floor general for us and get us in our right spots and get the ball to where the guys need the ball. You know what I mean? So he's going to definitely help out a lot.
I think Carmelo Anthony is a star in this league, and I think that he's a great dude. At the same time, I feel the same way about you. And I watched over the last 2 years, Melo comes in, gets traded the season before last, right before the trading deadline. You're an all-star. You're the face of the New York Knicks organization. And then obviously y'all lost in the first round that year. Last year, same thing. Melo star elevates. Some people felt like Amare Stoudamire got lost in the shuffle because of that. You just talked about the coaching changes and things of that nature. How did that whole Melo uprising, for lack of a better phrase, how did that affect Amar'e Stoudamire in terms of his passion for the game of basketball, wanting to be in New York and wanting to be a part of the Knicks organization?
Well, I just think last year was one of those years where it was a lockout. And I was recovering from a back injury during that lockout, and I wasn't able to really train with the training staff or really get the proper assessments that I needed throughout that lockout. And so once the season started, it was tough to get in top shape because I wasn't able to have any, 5-on-5 or play any physical contact basketball up until training camp. So I just think that particular situation during that lockout was a minor setback then. It has nothing to do with the chemistry. And then also we had a coaching change mid-season, so, we had a few things to work with.
Was there ever a moment last year when you thought to yourself during a game, I wish he'd quit shooting so much, Melo?
No, I mean, again, offensive players are gonna want to score, gonna want to shoot the ball. And we all do. Every offensive player, every talented offensive player in the NBA have that same mindset. No one can stop me. We all feel the exact same way. So, like you said about Jason Kidd, he's going to be the guy that gets you in the right spots where you can have more of a efficient flow.
Let him decide, right?
Well, that's what point guards do.
Well, yeah.
Miami is obviously the class of the East. Outside of Miami, do you guys see yourself as the second best team in the Eastern Conference, if you're healthy?
I mean, we're right there. I mean, Boston made a few positive moves. Philadelphia is looking pretty good. Indiana is looking okay. So there's some pretty good teams in the East.
Any extra pressure on you guys to be productive this year because the Nets are now in Brooklyn?
No, there's no added pressure. I mean, we still have our mindset, our goal in mind on what we're trying to accomplish. So there's no added pressure. We know we're out to try to accomplish as a team, so we feel good.
I think I'm hearing him say they're going to win the East this year.
I'm not sure about that.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, listen, I'd be happy about it, but I don't believe it yet.
I think I'm hearing that.
You have Tyson Chandler, the reigning defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
You have Carmelo.
Yeah.
You are healthy. Finish this sentence for me. The Knicks get out of the first round of the playoffs next season if
everybody stays healthy.
All right.
That's all it's going to take?
I'm praying, man. I pray every night for my health. So
I understand the prayer about the health. I'm saying let's assume that the prayers are answered and you 100% healthy. Are you getting out of the first round?
Oh, no doubt.
Okay.
That's what I want to hear.
Cindy, you set the bar way too low.
By the way,
I said good cop. Good cop.
Are the Lakers better with Dwight Howard, or should they have kept Andrew Bynum? Just a basketball question.
No, I think the Lakers are better with Dwight Howard. I mean, he's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, phenomenal post player on both ends of the court. So I think they are better.
Who's better, Bynum or Howard?
I mean, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Well, we have been putting it out to Twitter all day long, asking our First Take viewers which team is better, the Heat or the Lakers. And here are our results from our call to the Twitter. The First Take decision is in, and right now 51% say Lakers, 49% say Heat.
I'm not buying it. Laker Nation has risen up and voted.
Well, that's what they have that right. They
Heat got Ray Allen. You got some problems going up against the Heat. They got Ray Allen.
Okay.
By the way, he's going to be hanging out with me on my radio show a little bit later.
Oh, tremendous.
Yeah? Uh-oh.
That is awesome. A reminder, we want to let you know that the book and the trilogy continues to release. We had the first book of the installment out August. Next one is October 1st, and then a third one at the beginning of the new year.
That's right.
Tremendous. Appreciate you dropping by, Amare.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
You're looking good. The
You are.
suit's nice.
It is. Looking
I
tight.
feel good. I'm
right.
healthy.
That's right.
Affirmation, positive affirmation.
That's
So
it.
you got the nice haircut too. Look about 10 years younger.
So you are going to win the East this year. That's right? You're on
Well,
record.
I mean, if you guys are saying the Heat are the best team in the league,
I'm saying that.
And then so
Easy.
we're gonna compete for the East, no doubt.
Hey, listen, I won't be mad if somehow, some way you end up going to the Eastern Conference Finals and you have to go to South Beach. Obviously, that's not a problem.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna be all right no matter what. Just get there. Just get there.
That's not a problem. What may be a problem is the issues folks may have with Christian Fourier's Heisman
What
Five.
has he done now?
I'm telling you what, buckle up. You don't want to miss this.
I've been waiting the whole show for this.